morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We're live here at Penticton, BC. The sound is working better today. I'm glad you got up this morning. You tuned in. Hope you're having a Bailey's and coffee this morning, getting ready for some football. But you're happy to join us here for the 5th place game between the Boise Junior Steelheads and the Kelowna Rockets. Hopefully we have a better effort here this morning. It was embarrassing last night. It was so embarrassing. We had a great parent party down at the Parking Parrot. It was a great time. Lots of drinks were consumed. We got rid of the shame and sadness that we felt as parents and the pain of watching that game. So that one's out of the way here. Looks like the Rockets are back in black over here. We are the away team today. There was some talk whether we were the home team because we had more points or not, but it looks like we are away. While we were waiting for the refs, we will let's go ahead and meet our team here.
Charlie Mooring, number 17, center.
Gavin Simster, 21, left wing.
Logan Day, number 16, right winger.
Wes Meekins, number 9, center.
Braden Douglas, number 11, left wing.
Lucas Carrion, number 12, right wing.
Owen Scott, number 2, center.
Nicholas McAllister, number 10, left wing.
Nat Trudell, number 14, right wing.
Blake Douglas, number 15, center.
Malcolm Hughes, number 4, right wing. Nati Nugent, number 7, right wing.
Chase Coverly, number 5, defense.
Cole Pendre, number 19, defense.
Jacob Conians, number 6, defense.
Cecilia Smith, number 18, defense.
Declan Gourballon, number 20, defense. Max Fogarty, number 8, defense.
Wilton Poitras, number 1, goaltender.
Alex McCarty, goalie, 31.
All right, so that's your team this morning. We are going to take a look at the lineup here. Starting in net is Walton Poitras. There is a lineup change here. I just saw it now. Max Fogarty is out with a lower body injury, so he is on the scratch list. Adds to our injury pile of 3. Forward lines are, I believe, are going to stay the same. They might be mixed up. We haven't quite decided yet. So the refs had the last game went a little late, so the refs are taking their sweet time. But we've just got on the ice here, so give them a few minutes and we'll start warm-ups. Once again, it's a cold arena, and I did forget my gloves again. So, drinking coffee, trying to keep warm. It's not too often. This rink used to be a really warm rink, especially when I was younger. Played many games here, and I never remembered it being this cold ever. Once again, please leave a message in the comment section. Join the chat. You can be Super Fan of the Month. I'd like to introduce our Super Fan of the Month, Brandy Bobandy Murray. Big Calgary Flames fan. Doesn't cheer for the Oilers anymore. She's on Mission McKenna. Yeah, so once again, thanks for all your chats, Brandy Bobandy, in the chat, supporting the team. We're quite happy to have you as the Fan of the Month. We might have a new segment next week. Could be Fan of the Week. I know there's lots of comments from everybody, and it's a very popular thing. Getting lots of text messages of support, asking to have their family member as Fan of the Week or Fan of the Month. So congratulations, Brandy Bobandy, on being the first ever Fan of the Month. Once again, that is the legit image, no AI there. I know that she wanted me to use AI to make her look a little younger instead of an old grandma, but I think she looks just fine in that Flames jersey the way she is, so. Once again, if you're in Penticton, make sure you're down to Neighborhood Brewing. We had dinner there last night before we went over to the Parrots. And I must tell you, the food was amazing. I had this Philly melt burrito. Outstanding. And the hot sauces they had there with the Mexi Tots. Oh, so good. So an official shout out to Neighborhood Brewing, not to sponsor the channel, but you know, we'd love to take part in supporting that business. You should too. Come down to Penticton, go to Neighborhood Brewing. Have the Mexican lager like I did. It was fantastic. Big shout out to Dan Fogarty. Hope your back's doing better. I'm glad you didn't make the trip yesterday because you've been sadly disappointed with the effort that we put in, as well as Max wasn't playing. I mean, I would have appreciated it because we had some sound issues, technical difficulties, and it's hard to work on them when you're trying to film the game. But today it looks like we got it sorted out. It just magically reset itself, which is what you want. It's a brisk -3 degrees Celsius here in Penticton this morning. Hopefully it warms up when we get to Kelowna, but I highly doubt that. Gas was 114 this morning here, filled up. Can't complain about that. It's not too often you see gas prices that low these days. Got 8 people napping on the couch right now that don't want to get their phones out and leave messages in the chat section. Leave a comment, or maybe you have and I just don't see it for whatever reason. It's lonely, have nobody to talk to. No Dan. Just here by myself, chatting with you. But when you don't chat back, tell me how you felt about the game yesterday. Because there's a lot of disappointed parents here. I tell you, if they keep playing like that, you know, we'll become alcoholics as parents. All right, warm-up's almost over. Got 20 seconds left. Then it's game time. All right, to see some comments here. Good to see. Here we go, one from Angie Simister, 8514. Watching from the coach. We got Karen Murray. Go Rockets, hard game to watch that. It didn't abandon them. I watched the whole game. I wouldn't have. I would have changed the channel. Angie Simister, go Rockets, go. Glad we got some people in the chats. Good to have fan of the month coming up here. Some good choices here. Watch from the recliner. Dan Fogarty, go Rockets. If there's anybody watching that's from another team, you know, feel free to drop a comment in. Love to hear what your thoughts are. All right, face off at center here. Looks like Shutka is lining up against Meekins. Meekins wins the draw. Goes back to Smith. Smith reverses over to Coverly. Coverly up the board. Shutka's there. Puck is dumped deep. Smith goes back for it. Reverses it for Coverly. Pressured there by Went. Over to Shutka. Coverly's there. Kept into the line by Davis. Shutka tries to get it out front. Puck is cleared. McAllister leaves it for Meekins. Puck comes out. Touch there by Atkins. Puck cleared to Coverly. Coverly goes for the stretch. McAllister just out of his reach. Icing's the call here. 19:16 left, first period. Face off to the left of Poitras. Yee going up against Nugent. Face off clear to the point. Shot there by Mariska, just wide. Puck picked up by Lalonde, goes for the stretch to Sinister. Sinister has it. Makes a move, puts his line mates offside. Couldn't handle the pass. Face off in the neutral zone. Nugent wins the draw over to Konings. Konings to Lalonde. Lalonde dumps it in. Nugent pressures him to the board. Sinister's there. Puck goes to the point. Koning shoots. Hits the defenseman Yee. Or actually the centerman. He's stepping back. Puck cleared to the line. Konings can't keep it in. Cleared out by Yee. Konings has it. Takes a look. Has Sinister on the stretch. Sinister across ice to Hughes. Takes a shot, covered up there by the goalie, Wilson. So far, I'm quite impressed with the names in this team. They're easy to pronounce, not going to screw them up. Well, I could. Probably will. Day on the draw, loses it. Picked up by Roberts. Roberts. Puck is cleared up the boards here. That's Oakley. He gives chase. Offside there as McGregor. No relation to Conor McGregor. Touched the puck. Puck face off one with the Rockets. Smith to Coverly. Coverly to Mooring. Comes out to Day. Day to Coverly. Puck is cleared down on net. Day is there. Day around the net. Takes a look. Still has it. Tries to dump it deep. Hughes gets there. Hughes fans on it. Puck stolen. Shipped off the boards there by McGregor. He goes for a change. Goes right to Poitras. Picked up by a Smith. Over to Mooring. Mooring tries to get it out. Couldn't. Mooring around the net. Cuts up the middle. Dumped in there by Davis. Mooring gets it to Smith. Smith off the boards. Looking for Day just past Davis. Down the ice it goes. Picked up by Atkins. Atkins. Or Akins, I'm not sure. It's probably Akins. Like Trace Akins or whatever his name is. Puck in the corner, McAllister. Went, tries to clear. Scott's there. Scott dumps it in. McAllister bumps his man, McGregor. Back to the point. Konings to Lalonde. Shot just wide. Rebound. Meekins hits the outside of the net. Puck comes out front. Lalonde shoots. Fans. Puck cleared. Down the ice it goes. And we got icing here. 16:28 remaining. Still officially no shots. Actually, one shot. 2 shots. There we go. Jeff got the wrong button mixed up on the scoreboard, but he fixed it. All right, we're getting ready to go here. Nugent going on the draw, going up against Yee. Puck gets pushed forward, picked up by Adam, clears it. Puck comes out. Lalonde is there. Lalonde pressured by Lee. Looks for a pass to Terrian, down the ice it goes, and we got icing. $16-12 remaining. We got our favorite person from Ontario, Susan Bishop. She's watching. She says, "Go Rockets." Middle of a snowstorm. Nothing better to do than watch hockey, so thanks for tuning in, Susan. Puck back to the line. Shot just wide there by Adam. Sinister pressures his man, couldn't get there in time. Puck comes out, Coverley. Over to Terrian. Terrian dumps it in, or deflects it in. Puck picked up here by Adam. Terrian steals. Back to Coverley. Over to Smith. Puck gets dumped in and deflected in. Puck up the board. Smith keeps it in. Terrian. Son of 2-time ringette coach of the year, Terry Terrian. Shout out to Terry. Hope you're having a good gym workout this morning watching this one. Puck off the boards and cleared. Coverley goes back for it. Coverley looking for Sinister right between his legs. Down the ice it goes, and we got icing. We'll go back here. 15:08 remaining, first period. Have another drink of coffee. Shutka on the draw versus Day. Day wins it. Day gets it to Konings. Konings goes far side right to Hughes. Hughes in a battle with McKenzie. McKenzie wins it. McKenzie has the puck. Puck is turned over. Day is there. Puck's at the line. Konings keeps it in, down to Day. Day in the corner. Gets bumped by Roberts. Picked up by Shutka. Puck out front. Hughes takes a shot. Good save by Wilson. Shots are 3-0 for Kelowna. Oh, this is that really bad referee that's reffing again. Hopefully he just keeps his hands in his pocket, keeps him warm. Mooring gets the puck over to Lalonde. Lalonde dumps it in, he gets bumped by Adams. Now it's picked up by Yee. Puck goes back to the line. Koning shoots, saved by Wilson. Picked up by McKenzie. McKenzie can't get around Hughes. McKenzie off the boards. Kept in by Lalonde. Lalonde dumps it deep. Mooring gets to it, throws it out looking for Day. Lalonde down to Mooring. He stops. Down to Konings. Konings looks out front, hit a skate. Hughes couldn't get his pass to Lalonde. It was dubbed down by Adams. Mooring to Konings. Koning up to Day. Day to Mooring. Mooring comes across the line, has some speed. Cross ice for Hughes. Oh, just couldn't get a shot off. Nice pass. Puck taken up by McKenzie. Crosses the line, he gets dropped. Coverly tries to hit Scott with a stretch. Intercepted. Shot on net. That was Davis. I wish they had their name bars on. It'd be easy to know their names, but they don't. So it makes my work a little harder. Roberts dumps it down. Coverly's there. Coverly to Smith. Smith has the puck intercepted. Londo. Smith tries to go across ice. Stolen. But they lost it. Coverly has it now. He gets bumped. Puck goes in. Behind the net. McAllister couldn't get there. Londo gets the puck to Akins. Shot by Nugent. Rebound sitting there. Oh, McAllister couldn't bury it. Back to Scott behind the net. Scott. It's hit into the boards. Whistle goes. We got a boarding call, which is good. Player's not going to be ejected. So we're going to a BC Sportswear power play here. So if you need some corporate wear, team wear, hats, hoodies, tuxedos, stickers too, Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. If you look right up there, Kyle Douglas is chatting with Kevin Day. So that guy in the middle there with the hoodie on, right beside McCoggin. He's the guy you want to talk to if you need stickers, team wear, corporate wear, or if they Rocket Score power play goal, we get one of those limited edition keychains. Kim Fogarty went in, she got one for her megaphone, and some stickers for it too. So if you go in there, you say go U15 Tier 2 Rockets, you too could get one of those limited edition keychains, as well as you might even get a couple of Rocket stickers. So I mean, no guarantees on that, but you will get the keychain. You can be dazzled out like Kim Fogarty, the wife of Dan Fogarty. I heard that she's available for parties on Fogues Audio. Puck back to the point. Lalonde goes deep. Sinister has the puck. Has it stolen by Adam, and Adam just fires it down. Poitras plays it. Poitras out to Konings. Konings has to regroup. Konings to Terrien. Lalonde gets the line, cuts to the middle, takes a shot, hits the post. Nugent dumps it deep. Puck cleared by Adam, stolen by Nugent. Puck comes out front, Sinister backhands it just wide of the net. Nugent. Back to Coverly. Over to Nugent. Nugent shoots, hits the side of the net. Sinister bumps his player. That's Akins. Nugent tries to get it up front. Puck bounces to Sinister. Shot, rebound. Nugent couldn't bury it. Terrien couldn't reach it. Puck clear to the line. Smith keeps it in. Pokes it deep. Rockets are changing. Puck is cleared down. 40 seconds left in the BC Sportswear power play. Puck picked up by Coverly. Coverly behind the net. Coverly takes a look. Passes it to Day. Day gets the line. Puck is cleared. Right to Poitras. Poitras mishandles it a bit, but still covers it, or moves it. Puck pushed towards Poitras again. He's got those sexy red pads on again. You love those. Puck is cleared out, looking for Hughes on the stretch. And they missed. My observation this weekend, the Rockets have had a tough time with the stretch passes. This here is the U15 Tier 2 League tournament in Penticton, the Fall Fury. Puck is in the corner. Konings. Penalty is over. Puck cleared. Logan Day up to Charlie Mooring. Mooring cross ice looking for Hughes. Hughes gets it in. He gets hit. Another penalty coming up here to Boise. These are going back to their BC Sportswear power play. So if you need some hats, hoodies, toques, team wear, corporate wear, go see Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. You can see him on the screen right now. Middle guy, top row with the hoodie on. That's the guy you want to talk to. Right now, this referee is working in our favor. It didn't work in our favor yesterday. Puck is cleared out and into the bench. Face-off will be again back to the left of Wilson. Two seconds gone in the penalty. Pass Lalonde over to Konings. Konings stumbles, falls, pokes at the puck, keeps it in the zone. Meekins tried to dangle, but takes it outside the zone. Scott over to Douglas. Meekins. To Scott. Scott to Lalonde. Scott takes a shot, saved by Wilson, rebound. Picked up by Riska. Buck the line, Douglas. Puck comes out, Meekins mishandles it, puts himself offside. Rockets regroup in the neutral zone. Scott. Oh, there's a too many men penalty coming up to the Steelheads, which means the Rockets are going to a BC Sportswear 5-on-3 power play. Good opportunity for them to get on the board. We'll see if the Rockets can make him pay. Nugent on the draw. Gets it over to Therrien, but stolen, and down the ice it goes. Coverly picks up, 1 minute left in the 5-on-3. Rockets need to maintain possession of the puck here. Coverly's got it. Crosses the line, takes it wide. Forces it across the crease, nobody there. Puck gets poked down, fan on it right to Nugent. Shot saved by Wilson. Puck on the boards. Steelheads clear. Oh, they don't. I lost it. Jeez, I'm getting old here, I guess. Nugent. Kept in. Coverly. Gets it down low, looking for Therrien. Therrien out front for Sinister. Couldn't get it to him. Smith. Walks in, shoots off the post. Therrien bumps his player. Sinister goes in for it. First penalty, he's got 3 seconds left. Sinister, Therrien. Puck cleared, the first penalty is over. McKenzie after the puck. Taken away by Smith. Smith still has it. Cross ice to Sinister. Past him, puck goes down the ice. Not the power play the Rockets needed. Not a good one. Puck dumped in by Lalonde. Puck cleared up. Off the boards. 12 seconds left in the penalty. Shot blocked. That was Shutka with the shot. Rockets just can't handle the puck here. Number 81 fires into the bench. I guess he didn't like the backup goalie. Or Fogarty, I don't know. Face-off should be right in front of us here. Oh, far side, I guess. There we go. Puck cleared. Off the board, Steelheads try to clear. Goes right to Konings at the line. Day pokes at it. Hughes slap shot saved by Wilson. Mooring in the corner. Mooring cuts back, takes a look, still has it, cuts to the middle, still has it, takes a look, moves down low, goes out to Day. Day has it, takes a look, cuts in, doesn't get a shot off. Konings just tries to keep it in, didn't get enough on it. Picked up there by Riska. Over to the lawn now. Lawn to Konings. Konings goes to Day, deflects to Mooring, back to Day to Hughes, dumps it in, offside. Rockets clear, puck comes out to neutral zone. Cubberley's there. Cubberley over to Smith. Smith to Douglas. He deflects it in. Puck's in the corner. Riska up the boards. Right to number 18, which is Oakley. Just shoots it on net. Smith plays it. Puck goes down the ice. And icing with 5:52 remaining. First period. Shots are 10-1 for the Rockets. Face-off will be to the right of Poitras. Smith tries to go around the net. Picked off there by, who is that, number 24? That's Howell. Puck cleared around. Battle on the boards with Shutka. Cubberley has it. Puck cleared on the stretch pass for McAllister, just missed. And we have a penalty for slashing. Rockets going back to a BC Sports for power play. That is Ashton Akins going for slashing. Rockets back to BC Sportswear power play. Need some corporate teamwear, hats, hoodies, toques. Go see Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. He does stickers too. Nugent, Simister, Terrian. Konings, Lalon. Puck pushed aside. Simister gets there. Tries to bowl his way in. Back to Lalon. Takes a shot. Save Wilson. Simister's there. Couldn't get a full stick on it. Again. Puck right across the goal line. Picked up and cleared. Lalon shakes off his player. Crosses the line. He's for Terrian. Terrian can't get around his check. Lalon throws it towards the net. Covered up by Wilson. Face-off will be to the left of Wilson. 4:44 left. 1:25 left in the penalty to Akins. Shots 14-1. Day loses the draw, picked up by Roberts. Looks to clear it, kept in by Cubberley. Puck goes down low. Mooring throws it out front. Hughes can handle it. McKenzie picks it up. Tries to clear, kept in the line by Smith. McKenzie again, does get it out this time. Cubberley, pressured there by Lee. Gets it over to Smith. Smith goes for a skate. She moves it to Day. Day loses it. Puck is pushed away by Yee. Cubberley to Smith. Over to Hughes. Lee is there. Gets it out to Smith. Now Mooring picks it up. Crosses the line. Shot. Going over the net, but gloved by Wilson. Face off to Wilson's right. 35 seconds left on the power play. Scott, back to Lalonde. Lalonde takes a shot. Blocked there by Went. Turned over a shot. Another save by Wilson. Those just tune in here. We got a celebrity sitting next to me here. We got Coach John Hay for the Kelowna Rockets. Meekins. Loses the draw. Picked up by Adam. Puck clear to the line. The lawn keeps it in. Takes a shot. Adams gets it, clears it down. Rockets blowing a prime opportunity on the power play. Poitras plays the puck. Konings blows a tire. Puck is cleared out right to McAllister. Tried to get it to Meekins. Goes right to Adam, and he just fires it down. Balon, spinorama. Goes right up to Scott. Scott gets it to Meekins. Meekins can't get around his player. Puck goes around. Smith gets it deep. Puck comes out. Adams tries to chip it. Puck is kept in. Nugent puts it down on the corner. Puck cleared to the line. Davis couldn't clear. Smith tries to get a shot off. Poked away by Coverly. Nugent. Over to Smith. Smith goes cross ice looking for Scott. Missed it. Icing. 2:28 left first period. Face-off will be to the right of Poitras. Nugent wins the draw to the corner. Smith up the boards. Can't get it to Sinister. Kept in there by McGregor. Coverly. Clears, deflected out by McGregor. Davis. Down the ice it goes. Akins throws it right out to Nugent. Nugent couldn't get a shot off. Sinister comes in. Hits his player, who then knocked over Nugent. Puck cleared. Lalonde looking for Nugent, just missed. And down the ice it goes. Icing is the call. Face-off going to be again to the right of Poitras. Day on the draw. Won by the Steelheads. They put it deep. Lalonde looking for Konings. Puck cleared out. No, kept in. Mooring, far side, looking for Hughes to Lalonde. Lalonde loses it. Stolen. Lee walks in, takes a shot. Saved by Poitras. Rockets going to a Fogues audio penalty kill for tripping. You got an event coming up. We need some sound equipment, some staging, lighting. Call Dan Bogey, Fogues Audio. If you're having a party, I believe his wife Kim's available too for the right package. I don't know if you want her. She's wild and crazy, and she'll bring that megaphone, super loud. Callister on the draw, gets it to Douglas. Stolen. Puck goes back to the line. Akins, far side. Back to Akins. Akins shoots, saved by Poitras. Puck goes to the corner. Adams walks out, takes a shot. Rebound sitting there. Poitras has it. Went, couldn't get the rebound. Face off to the left of Poitras. Rockets have possession. Smith gets it, fires it down. Right on to Wilson. Puck cleared out. McAllister tries to keep it in. He gets bumped by Adams. Douglas picked up by Went. Went goes wide, gets it deep. Smith reverses. Stolen there by Shutka. Shutka back to Aikens. Cross ice to Adams. Puck's in the corner. Douglas is there. Kept in by Aikens. Right down to Went. Went throws it out front. Couldn't hit his man out front. Puck is cleared. 20 seconds left in the period. Adams has the puck. He circles. Gets across the line. Shoots it high over the net. Partial screen. Picked up by Adams in the corner. He gets rubbed out by Coverley. Smith is there. 7 seconds left in the period. Carrion jumps down. Puck thrown out front. Pass was incomplete. And that concludes the first period, folks. 0-0 after one. Shots after the first period. 15 by Kelowna, 5 by Boise. Once again, we want to thank our fan of the month. If you want to be fan of the month, keep chatting, keep cheering. Fan of the month this month is Randy Bobandy Murray. Big fan of the team, big fan of the Flames. Glad you joined in, Brandy. You're dropping lots of comments. I heard you're having some issues the other day dropping comments. I'm not sure why, but I heard you're trying to put photos on the stream. Can't do that. You can only leave comments, so leave your comments and we can get them on the screen. You can also get you fan of the month, fan of the week, and you too can be a part of the broadcast. So once again, thank you, Bobandy, for being a good, long-time contributor. Big fan of the team, big fan of the Flames. I want to give a shout out to Andy in Maine. Hope you're watching. If you watched yesterday, Andy, you probably don't want to watch today, but I'm glad if you are watching, I'm glad you're watching. The big dog likes when you're watching. Meekins. Puck goes over to Adam. Scott's in a battle there, so is Adams. Adams has it. Behind the net, goes back to the point. Puck stolen by Terrian. Terrian just dumps it down. 10 seconds left in the penalty. Adam has the puck, dumps it in. Or that's Aikens, sorry. Getting it mixed up. Puck cleared. Simister couldn't handle it. Balawan's out of the box. We got a breakaway. Oh, he blows a tire. Gets a shot off anyways. Covered up by Wilson. Gotta love when you lose an edge on a breakaway. Happens to a lot of guys in beer league. I seen Jason Morin do that once, and it was quite the sight. We all had a good laugh. I don't think, well, Declan's laughing right now, but one of these days he will. He'll look back at this video and he'll laugh. It happens. Just ask Jason. Face-off won by Day. Smith shot, saved by Wilson. Puck is picked up by McKenzie. Looks for a clearing pass, can't. Smith is there. McKenzie again off the boards. Looking for Aikens, or actually looking for Lee. Lee has it. Can't get around Smith. Goes right to 42 Yee. Puck down low. Smith to Hughes. Hughes gets it out to Day. Day far side. All the way over to Mooring. Mooring little toe drag. Over to Hughes. Hughes, oh, what a save by Wilson. Looks like there's going to be a penalty coming up here for tripping. McKenzie's going to the box. 2 minutes for tripping, which means we're back to another BC Sportswear power play. If you got need some or team wear, corporate wear, hats, hoodies, toques, jerseys, sweatshirts, golf shirts. He does stickers too. Kyle Douglas, BC Sportswear. Go see him. Once again, we're looking for a power play goal here today. If we get a power play goal, go down there tomorrow. Say Go U15 2 Rockets, and you'll get one of those limited edition keychains. There's not too many left. There was a lot picked up last week. Alon goes deep. Mooring to Hughes today. Puck gets deflected back to the point. Pass Alon, out it goes. Over to Konings. Konings hits Mooring. Over to Hughes. Alon steps in, picks up the puck, leaves it for Hughes. Hughes dumps it in. Mooring has the puck. Leaves it for Konings. Back to Day, to Konings. Shot on it, deflected. Puck sitting there. Hughes couldn't bang it in. Puck clear to the line. Konings tries to keep it in. He does. Day grabs the loose puck. Goes to the front. Mooring can't get a shot off. Hughes does. Great goaltending there by Elliot Wilson. Shots are 21-8 for Kelowna. 0-0 game. Meekins lined up against Roberts, or Yee actually. Puck goes back to the point. Cubberly to McAllister, or Douglas. Douglas tips it. Puck goes into the far corner here. McAllister tried to get there. Smith jumps down. McAllister pokes at it, gets it down to Meekins. Meekins has it stolen. Puck is fired down the ice. Poitras plays it. Right to Cubberly. Cubberly with some speed. Gets it to Meekins. Meekins takes a shot, blocked. Cubberly's there. He takes a bump. Behind the net, Douglas throws it out front, look for Meekins. Goes to Cubberly. Tried to get it to Smith, just misread the pass. Smith to Cubberly. Cubberly to Smith. McAllister to Douglas. Meekins leaves it. Puck's behind the net. Penalties now over. Puck almost stolen by McAllister. Stretch pass intercepted by Konings. Konings crosses the line. Gets it deep. Puck picked up there by Riska. Third to the line. Alon takes a shot. Glove saved there by Wilson. 16:10 remaining second period. Shots 23-5. I keep saying 8. It looks like 8 from my view, but it's actually 5. Face off one back to the line. Lawn. Over to Terrian. Terrian looking out front. Puck sitting there. Nugent just puts it wide. Terrian back to the line. Shot by Konings. Puck comes around. Konings keeps it in. Tries to get it to Terrian far side. Puck comes out. Lalonde looking for Terrian. Too far of a pass, but Terrian does skate onto it. Gets it in deep. Picked up by Roberts in the corner. Roberts takes a look. Off the boards, bank pass. Puck is kept in. Nugent. Over to Lalonde. Lalonde off the boards for Terrian. Terrian deflects it in. McKenzie gets bumped by Nugent. Terrian skates onto it. Lalonde couldn't handle it. McKenzie goes around. Whistle goes. Face-off will be to the left of Poitras. Oh, it's in the neutral zone here. It's Zarate up against Day. Face-off won by the Rocket. Smith over to Coverly. Coverly to Mooring. Mooring chips it in, he gets bumped. Coverly on the boards. Mooring reaches for it, tries to get it out front. Puck picked off by Zarate. Zarate, I'm not sure. We'll go with my way, Zarate, sounds good. Sounds like karate. Coverly dumps it in, hits the ref. Day walks the line. Can't get around Londo. Puck to Flex. Right to Davis. Davis tried to dump it in. Hits Coverly. Goes right to Hughes. Hughes to Mooring. Mooring takes a shot. Puck comes out. That was Londo. Gets it to McGregor. Milan dumps it in. Puck ends up far side. Rockets are changing. Puck carried in and shot by Adams. Save from distance from Poitras. Shots 23-6. 13:40 left, second period. Puck on the boards, picked up by Shuka. And on the shot was Adams. Shot from the point by Riska, saved by Poitras. In the corner. Konings. Far side. Puck is intercepted there by Adam. McAllister steals, and he lost it. Adam throws it. Puck goes to Meekins. Meekins. Puck shot down the ice by Went, no icing. Adam is there. He battled. Meekins is in the corner. Adams can't handle it. Coverly pushes it to the side. Picked up by Lee. Stolen by Douglas. McAllister picks it up. Getting an interference penalty coming up to, is it Meekins? It is Meekins, 2 minutes interference. And an unsportsmanlike penalty. A 10-minute misconduct. Those are never fun. I remember when I was a kid getting 10-minute misconducts. It was actually fun when it was warm in there, but this rink's cold today, so it's not fun. It's fun when your friends are running the clock and you can talk to them for 12 minutes. It's always fun. Shout out to Trevor Janishek. He used to run the clock, and I'd get 10-minute misconducts and sit and talk with you for 10 minutes. Those were the days. Puck shot in, saved by Poitras. I believe that shot came from Adam. All right, Shuka on the draw, going up against Scott. Puck goes back to the point, back to the line. Adam gets it in. Puck goes right down to Went. Went tries to get it to Shutka, goes right to Coverly. Coverly shoots it down the ice. Scott in a race, but Aikens is there. Aikens goes wide, throws it out front. Adam fanned on the shot. Puck goes back to the blue line. Aikens takes a shot just wide of the net. In the corner Went. Looks cross ice. He was looking for Adams. Couldn't get the puck to him. Adams and Scott battling. Scott tries to clear, kept in. Aikens takes a shot, deflected by Went just wide. Shutka battling Smith. Shutka has it. Up to Adam, takes a shot. Shutka again. Shutka to the front of the net. Puck's sitting there. Went just couldn't get a shot on that wide open net. Puck is poked out by Scott. Puck cleared by Aikens. Smith rims it around. Scott gets it and tries to clear. Hits the glass in between the benches. Guess he was a little upset about his playing time today, so he's trying to wake the coaches up here. Face off in the neutral zone. Puck gets dumped in. Lalonde is there. Tries to clear, kept in at the line by McGregor. Sinister fires it down the ice just as the penalty expires. 10:30 left in the second period. Puck cleared out, stolen by Sinister. Couldn't handle it, bounced off his stick. Puck gets dumped in. Picked up by Konings. Thrown out, Sinister takes it, throws it to Douglas. Puck right up here, the lawn skates onto it, dumps it in. Thrown to the middle, Mooring. Has it, cuts back, drops it for Lalonde. Lalonde tries to get it back to him, just fanned on it. Mooring to Konings. Konings tries to get Lalonde, missed, right to McKenzie. McKenzie tried to get it up, but Mooring was there. Konings to Smith. Puck cleared there by Roberts. Day. Up to Hughes. Hughes just misread it. Back to the blue line. Hughes. Puck bumped out. Konings runs into his player. Day has it. Has Hughes if he can get it to him. Can't get it over to Hughes. Puck cleared by McGregor. Day gets it to Mooring. Mooring has the puck poked off his stick and out of the zone. Coverly to Smith. Smith to Hughes. Hughes to Mooring. Mooring shoots, saved by Wilson. Mooring tries to get back to the point. Puck does get kept in. Day to Mooring. Mooring behind the net. Tries to wrap around, saved by Wilson. 8:30 left second period. That means we'll be going for an ice clean. So go get a drink, go warm up, have a Bailey's, check the football scores, and we will be back shortly. All right, folks, we are back here. Refs just took the ice. Net's getting put on. 28 minutes, 30 seconds left of hockey this morning. And then we will be back in Adder. Heading back to Kelowna. Hope everybody's enjoying their morning. You watched the F1 in Qatar. I believe Piastri was in first place, Norris was second, and Verstappen was third when I was watching. Sure, it's over now. This probably was the final. I believe football started. Hopefully my fantasy team is doing good. Face-off won by the Steelheads. McAllister's there. Puck is picked up by Shutka. Rockets still have it. Scott makes a move, takes a shot just wide of the net. Lalonde steps in. Down to McAllister. McAllister looking for Scott. Puck goes over. Davis loses it. Koning's backdoor pass just couldn't hit McAllister. Lalonde keeps it in. McAllister. Lalonde hits his player. Konings looks for a stretch pass, missed. Down the ice it goes for icing. Nice clean ice surface here. A special shout out to our manager, Janice Poitras. I know you're not here today. Hopefully you're watching as you're taking the other kids to their games. We missed you this weekend, but Mark was a great replacement. He's a party animal, that guy. Smith, shot wide. Puck's in the corner, that's Ali and Yee. Nugent's there, chips it out to Simister. Simister looking for Terrian. Puck's deflected in. McKenzie goes back for it, Terrian's there. Terrian steals, back to Coverley. Coverley down low. For Simister, tries to get it to Nugent. Back to Coverley. Takes a shot, saved by Wilson. No rebound given. Face off to the right of Wilson. Day wins it, goes back to Koning, shot, saved by Wilson. Puck cleared out. Konings to Lalonde. Lalonde looks for Konings. Konings crosses the line, gets tripped up. Day is there, shot blocked. Hughes, shot, scores! Malcolm Hughes on the rebound. 1-0 Rockets with a clapper. Attaboy, Malcolm. On to delayed penalties, so no penalty, but a good goal. Took 29 shots, but we finally solved Elliott Wilson. I keep getting these names mixed up. Said I would earlier. Steelheads have it. Went, goes in, shoots it on Poitras. Face-off will be to the left of Poitras. Shoot going up against Scott. Face-off won by Shutka. Shot taken by Ariska, blocked. Coverley. Couldn't get it to Douglas. Back to Ariska. Ariska flicks it. Adams goes after it. Adams has it stolen by Smith. He gets it to Douglas. Douglas gets it out. Ariska dumps it in. Poitras leaves it for Coverly. Shutka chases Smith. Smith gets it out to Douglas. Douglas pokes it to Scott. Scott crosses the line, cuts in, backhand, puck's sitting on the ice underneath Wilson. He didn't see it. Could have been banged in, but he fell down and covered it up at the right time. Puck in the corner. Terrian behind the net, looking for Simister. Puck kept in by Konings, goes to Simister. He has the puck, makes a move, drives the net, looking for Terrian, just missed him. Puck clear to the line couldn't keep it in. Down the ice it goes. Konings turns it over. Shot saved by Poitras, rebound sitting there. Zarate couldn't bang it in. Meekins over to Lalonde. Lalonde gets it to Nugent. Nugent tries to poke it past the defenseman, but he couldn't. Puck cleared out, Simister. Drives with the puck to Terrian. Terrian shot by Wilson. Coverly takes a move, shoots just wide of the net. There. Terrian to Nugent, or Douglas, or Wilson, sorry, Mooring. Coverly drives. Day. Oh, Hughes tried the big clapper again, didn't get to him. Mooring looking for Day, goes right through everybody. Smith's there. Walks in the neutral zone. Coverly looks for Mooring. Mooring deflects it in. Puck shot around by Aikens. Day steals. Day has it. Day gets knocked down. Puck cleared out, down the ice. Just wide of Poitras. Icing is the call here. Back to the line, Lalonde shoots, hits Douglas, saved by Wilson. Those are stinger when they hit you like that. Hopefully he's okay. He looks like he's all right. Lalonde does have a hard shot. Puck to the corner. McAllister chases, puck gets cleared to the other side. Played by Went. Now McKenzie has it. Shoots it up the boards, kept in by Koning, shot by Douglas, saved. Picked up by Adams. Can't clear, Konings is there, he does get it cleared. Puck ends up on the stick of Lee. Lee, shot, saved by Poitras. Scott on the draw versus Shutka. Back in the corner. Scott pokes it. Yee gets it over to Zarate. Zarate shoots wide of the net. Actually, have a Shutka. But Zarate is out there. Puck back to the point, Riska can't get a shot off. Scott tried to dangle, turned it over. Adam gets it in. Smith rims it around. Stretched all the way out to McAllister, looking for Scott. Picked off there. Stolen now. Scott looked for McAllister. McAllister to Scott. Scott looks for Coverly. Coverly has it. Takes it deep. Pokes it over. Took an elbow to the head, but he's okay. McAllister. Backdoor pass. Oh, Douglas couldn't bury it. Bucks in the corner. McAllister comes up with it. Shot over the net. Coverly stops. Looking for McAllister. Stolen by Zarate, but kept in at the line. Douglas down to Scott. Scott out front looking for McAllister. Coverly gets it to the point. Over to Smith. Smith shoots, hits Scott. Scott backhands it. Puck was loose, whistle went early, but the goalie covered it up anyways. 1:54 remaining. Meekins is out of the box now. Nugent wins the draw, right to Konings. Konings steps down to Simister. Simister shoots, hits the side of the net. Konings gets it again. Konings to Therrien to Simister in his feet. Puck cleared to the line and out. Lalonde over to Nugent. Lalonde crosses the line. Lalonde throws it towards the net. Puck sitting there. Face off to the right of Wilson. Puck pushed to Simister's side. He couldn't handle it. Konings throws it for Therrien. Out of his reach. Therrien tried to get it out front. Puck cleared up to the boards. Puck comes out. Konings has it. To Lalonde. Lalonde looking far side for Simister. Simister couldn't do anything. Lalonde to Therrien. Got cleared up. Lalonde. Therrien. Puck is dumped down. Picked up by Konings. Konings right to Therrien. Just past Davis. Davis has the puck. Kicks it. Simister's there. Gets it deep. Aikens around. Just past Smith. No icing. Smith over to Coverly. Coverly builds up some speed. Goes wide. Cuts in. Hughes. And the buzzer goes, and that concludes the second period. Rockets up 1-0 after 20 minutes left in the game. Got some comments here. Way to start the second half. Angie Simister, 8514. Heather Weiss, 6904. Nice goal, Melks. Keep going, Rockets. Thank you, Heather, for the comment. I agree. We do have 20 minutes left. We'll see what happens. Shots 35-10. Once again, plenty of time for a top-up. I guess not. Buzzer just went. Period will start momentarily. I'm enjoying my nice hot coffee. The warmest place in the building is the bathrooms. But me, I'm out here perched up on a little table. Drinking my coffee. Forgot my gloves in the car. But that's all right. There's no place I'd rather be than giving you the streams so you can enjoy the game, drinking your Baileys and coffee, watching football on your iPad, like I usually do when my wife wants to watch her shows. Day takes it in, offside. Or hockey. Watch the Flames games. Go Flames. Mission McKenna. That's the mission this year. Don't let Edmonton or Vancouver get him. Hughes, he gets bumped. Day kicks it in. Puck cleared out. Went. Puck sitting there. Comes out again. Picked up by 71, which was Went. Goes back to his D partner. Hughes lays a hit on a player. Adams cuts in. Couldn't get a shot off. Puck is there. Day gets it to Mooring. Offside again. By a foot. Face-off goes to the near boards here. Back to Coverley. Coverley almost has his pocket pick, but he recovered. Coverley over to McAllister. McAllister dumps it in. Douglas gives chase. Gets there first ahead of Davis and Aikens. Douglas behind the net, stick handling. Into the corner, back to Coverley. Coverley shakes. He bakes. Gets it over to Smith. She tries a shot. Back to Smith again. She puts it deep. Puck down low. Speaking of Smith, how's it going, buddy Smith? Wish you were here. Puck high in the air. Meekins runs into Douglas as he's trying to go into Aikens. Battle. Meekins, fresh out of the penalty box, all recharged. Didn't have any of his buddies to chat to, so he's focused now. Maybe he'll feel shame about taking that 10-minute misconduct. Maybe he won't. Douglas gets the puck to McAllister. McAllister runs into his player. Puck cleared. Bounces out. Nugent offside. Delayed offside. No whistle. On the net, Aikens makes a move. Aikens has the puck. Goes around Nugent. Aikens with a burst of speed. Walks in, takes a shot, blockered away by Poitras. Lalonde clears it out. Davis goes back for it. Davis runs into Nugent. Simister steals the puck with the move. Simister backhand, but saved by Wilson. Konings, shot, save, rebound. Puck sitting there, back to Konings. Konings to Lalonde. Lalonde shoots. No goal. Goalie lost his glove. That happens, no goal. Player safety first. Susan Bishop, it's a pleasure to broadcast the game so you can see Charlie. I know he's happy you're watching. Puck's in the corner. Cleared around. Konings is there. Stolen by Sinister. Picked off by Adams. Puck to the line. Scott has it. Takes a shot. Save. Rebound. Goes right out to Roberts. Roberts clears it up. Lalonde's there. Scott has it. Takes a look. Up the middle. Skates in. Goes around his player. Gets bumped. Loses the puck. Konings takes the shot. Gloved by Elliott Wilson. He has been sharp today. Definitely one of the player of the game candidates, in my opinion. But my opinion means nothing. Face-off one by the Rockets. Day looking for Mooring. Mooring shoots. Puck around, goes to Yee. who gets it out to Lee. Yee to Lee. Stolen. Day looking for Mooring. Lee. Leaves it shot by Zarate. Zarate, I don't know, Zarate. Puck cleared by Hughes. Picked up by Adam. Coverley's there. Looking for Mooring. Gets it to Day. Day has Hughes if he can get it to him. Day takes the hit. Looks to the front, nobody there. Konings dumps it in. Rockets tag up. Puck's in the far corner. Day gives chase. He gets bumped. Day gets hit. Puck by Zarate, kept in by Lalonde. Shot deflected by his own player. Saved by Wilson. Puck thrown to the front by Mooring. Mooring tried to do a toe drag there, but couldn't. Konings pokes at the line, does come out. Konings has it. Over to McAllister, tries to dump it in. Zarate clears. Lalonde takes a shot just wide. McAllister. Back to Konings. Konings shot. Saved by Wilson. Rebound. Back to Konings. Konings shoots. Hits a shin pad. Puck is cleared out by Londo. Right down the ice. Konings picks it up. Konings to McAllister. McAllister takes it in, takes a bump. Behind the net, falls. Gets up, still has it. Douglas. Puck clear to the line. Puck is picked up here by McGregor. McGregor down low, turns it over, Smith has it. Smith off the boards looking for Douglas. Douglas does get to it. Gets it to Therrien. Shot, nice save by Wilson. Puck comes out. Rocks have had their chances, it's just Wilson has been there, shutting the door. Coverley. Turns it over. Puck in the corner. Smith shoots it around looking for Coverley. Coverley gets there. Gets it to Sinister. Sinister tried to bank it around. Davis couldn't. Smith to Therrien. Therrien to Sinister. Sinister couldn't get it past. Coverley. Davis keeps it in. Puck's in the corner. Konings. Battle behind the net. Shutka is in there. Shutka comes up with the puck. Puck goes around. Coverley. To the line out. Sinister gets there. Skates on it. One-on-one with Davis. Sinister tries to go around him. Can't. Button hooks. Maintains possession. Gets it to Therrien. Therrien around the net. Gets it to Konings at the line. Over to Lalonde. Lalonde shoots. Hits Nugent. Nugent towards the net. Puck cleared to the line, kept in. Lalonde down to Therrien. Sinister. Back to Therrien. Therrien around the net. Back to Konings. Konings to Lalonde. Lalonde shoots. Rebound. Therrien. Oh, just missed. Wilson has been sharp. Outstanding. Back to the line. Konings just couldn't handle it. Goes past him. Rockets changing. Zephyr have the stretch. To Sinister. Sinister across the line. Walks in, shoots. Hits Wilson. Puck cleared. Hits the ref. Fired down the ice by the Steelheads by Zarate. 11:25 remaining. Face-off will be to the left of Wilson. Shots 44-12. Wilson has been outstanding. 43 saves. Puck cleared around. Goes right to Lee. Mooring just dumps it in. McKenzie tries to clear, hits the skate of Scott. Day to Mooring, shot, saved by Wilson again. Puck cleared to the line. Puck's cleared, goes right to 22 Roberts. Roberts can't get around Coverley. Rockets take it away. Coverley to Smith. Smith to Mooring. Mooring cross ice looking for Scott. Smith gets there, dumps it in. Puck cleared around by Roberts. Picked off by Mooring. Mooring throws it out front for Day. Goes back to Lee. Lee gets it out. Konings now. To Mooring. Mooring. Gets it to Scott. Scott dumps it in. One of those hard bounces off the backboards. Puck cleared out. McAllister picked it up, took it over the line, touched it for the offside. 10-12 remaining third period. 1-0. Rockets have only been able to solve Wilson once with that clapper from Malcolm Hughes. Behind the net, that's Riska. Konings here. Last thing you want to do is let a team like this stay in the game, and they are. It's not been able to solve Wilson. Lalonde over to Konings. Konings circles back. Again. Konings opens it up. Tries to get it to Douglas. Wasn't at center ice, so that pass was unsuccessful. So back into the Rocket zone we go. To the left of Poitras. Poitras with those sexy red pads. They look so good with those black jerseys, I tell you. This is almost a perfect color match. Back to the line. Puck is cleared out. Adam had the puck stolen. 2-on-1, McAllister and Douglas. McAllister to Douglas, another save by Wilson. Oh, unbelievable. Wilson is playing amazing. Meekins to the front. McAllister down low to Douglas. Douglas to Meekins. Meekins to Konings. No, folks, this is not a power play. Meekins tried to get it back to Konings. Puck goes down to Poitras, plays it to Lalonde. Lalonde looks for the stretch to Douglas, and offside. Face-off goes all the way in the Rocket zone. Two-line pass. The Rockets are opening this up, trying to generate some offense. Face-off to the left of Poitras. Back to the line. Shot by Davis, deflected. Terrian deflects it out. Akins dumps it in. Coverley has the puck stolen by Shutka. Shutka couldn't get it on net. Smith was there. Puck cleared to the line. Kept in. Saved by Poitras. Rebound. Sitting there. Cleared. Puck goes to the corner. Went. Battling Smith. Nugent jumps in there to help out. Nugent out front. Simister chips it, looking for the alley-oop there to Terrian. Didn't work. Terrian blew a tire. Puck's in the corner. Simister battles. Puck is stolen. Nugent bumps Akins. Akins has it. Akins goes wide. Akins puts it to one net. Saved by Poitras. 7:53 remaining third period. Shots 46-14. Puck kept in there by Howell. Or Roberts, I should say. Puck cleared. Hughes to Mooring. Mooring. Puck's in the corner. Yee's in the battle. With Hughes. Hughes hits him, or hits Roberts. That's going to be a penalty to Hughes. Touched by the Rockets, which means they're going to a BC Sportswear penalty kill. Or sorry, Fogues Audio penalty kill. You got an event coming up, need some sound equipment, speakers, microphones, amps, amplifiers, subwoofers. You need staging, you need lighting. You need Dan Fogarty, Fogues Audio. He will hook you up. Great products. Does a great job setting up and taking down. You can pay for his technical expertise. He's fantastic. And once again, if you're having a party, I believe his wife Kim is available. She can be the party event coordinator or the MC, whatever you want. She's quite wild. She'll bring that megaphone with the Rocket stickers and the limited edition keychain from BC Sportswear. And yeah, it'll be a loud party, I tell you. Puck outside the line. Dumped in by Aikens. Coverly in the corner. Looks to clear. Douglas can't get it out. Now he does, just past Aikens. Aikens dumps it into the Rocket zone. Coverly's there. Off the glass it goes, down the ice. McAllister gives chase. Oakley turned it over. McAllister's there. Picked off there now by Adam. Adam has it. Adam has it stolen by Douglas. McAllister shoots it down. The Boise fans are getting impatient here. Adam turns it over right to Lalonde. Lalonde fires it. Deflects off of Adam's stick. Aikens goes back for it. Aikens off the boards. Terrian jumps down, puts it in. Aikens gets bumped by Meekins. Terrian's there. Meekins chops at it, goes to the corner. Goes right to Lee. Lee off the boards. Comes out to center. Koning just hammers it back in there. 35 seconds left in the penalty. Picked up by Adam. Adam with some speed now. Takes a shot. Blocker, stick saved by Poitras and out of play. 24 seconds left in the penalty. Face-off will be to the left of Poitras. Nugent wins the draw to the corner. Konings to Nugent. Nugent off the boards, right to Sinister. Sinister chops it. Down the ice it goes. 13 seconds left in the penalty. Picked up by McKenzie. McKenzie looked for somebody, missed everybody. Down the ice it goes. And icing with 5 seconds left in the penalty. Nugent tries to go forward. Puck is cleared. Konings picks it up in the neutral zone. Penalties over to Hughes. Puck cross ice cleared, intercepted. Shot towards the net. Lalonde hits his skate. Poitras covers up. That was McGregor with the shot. .5:14 remaining. Getting lots of fantasy updates on my fantasy football teams here. Hopefully my team's winning. Shot from the line by Riska, saved by Poitras. My fantasy teams this year have gone to shit. I tell you, not going to be in the playoffs. I'll be in the losers bracket, which sucks. Can't finish last place though. Don't want those punishments. Back in the corner, Coverly. He gets bumped into the boards. Puck is intercepted by Mooring. Adam has it. Cuts across the line. Takes a shot. It goes wide. Puck's in the corner. Thrown out front. Shot. Blockered away by Poitras. Adams. Around the net. Falls. Tried to make it back to the blue line. Intercepted by Mooring. Passes Day up to Scott. Just in front of him. Scott has it. Tries to make a move. Couldn't shake. Puck gets deflected off the ref. Adam left it for this is 66, which is Shutka. Day ends up with the puck. Oakley just dumps it down. No icing as the lawn goes back for it. Puck cleared out. Mooring. Missed it. Scott didn't get it. Day skates onto it, but didn't take the puck with him. Puck's on the boards. Konings clears it. Over to the lawn. Stolen there by Adam. Adam takes a shot from distance. Glove saved by Poitras. He makes it sure look easy. I probably would have let that one in. Face-off is going to be left to Poitras. Puck to the line, shot, saved by Poitras. That was Oakley with the shot. Coverley ends up with the puck. Gets to McAllister. McAllister mishandles it, but recovers. McAllister gets it, dumps it in. Hits the ref. He has it. Behind the net, McAllister. Takes it to the corner, takes a hit. Puck comes up to the half boards. Meekins. Has it over to Smith. Smith. Shot. Hits a player. I think those are the times that Tatiana would like Cecilia to try a slap shot. Puck goes to the point. McAllister keeps it in. Meekins in a battle. Douglas is there. I believe that's Yee is battling for the Steelheads. McAllister jumps in. McAllister comes up with the puck, cuts towards the net, has the puck knocked off his stick. Smith from the line shoots it in. Puck cleared out. Carberly tried to jump in. Puck comes out. Got a race for it. Smith gets there first, chops it, gets it to Douglas. Douglas looking for Meekins. Picked up by Adams. Adams couldn't cut in. Knocked off the puck. Puck thrown out to Shutka. Shutka couldn't do anything. McAllister just wanted to change. Hammers it down the ice. 2:12 remaining. Shots, 46-19. Timeout's being called here by the Steelheads. Got a face-off in the offensive zone with 2:12 left. Want to set up a play. We'll see if Wilson stays on the ice or if he's on the bench. It's an offensive zone face-off with 2:12 left. I would elect to put Wilson on the bench, go for the extra attacker, but it might be a little early. We'll see. Timeout is over. Face-off will be to the right of Poitras. Wilson's on the bench, so there is an empty net. Nugent, Terry, and Sinister. Konings in the lawn. Looking to defend the lead here. 1-0. Shot goes wide behind the net. Lalonde up the boards. Stolen. Shutka takes a look. Has the puck deflected out front. Shot blocked. Sitting there. Konings. There's a shot by Wendt. Wendt looks far side. Just past Adams. Lalonde is there. Takes him out. Konings in the corner. Takes away from Wendt. Konings clears it out. Rolling puck. And icing with 1:36 remaining. Face off to the left of Poitras. Day on the draw. Face off won by the Rockets. Cleared to the line, kept in by Aikens. Puck goes deep, Adams. Coverly battle. Day's in there. Oops, I should get the battle on the screen there. Douglas tried to clear. Smith has it. She just hammers it down. And icing, 1:12 remaining. Face off to the right of Poitras. Adams on the draw. Wins it. Back to the line. Shot blocked. Puck sitting there. Poitras plays it to the corner. Adams has it stolen. Smith's there. Puck goes back to the blue line. Kept in. The side of the net. Adams behind the net. Cuts back. Coverly knocks it off his stick. Puck goes over to Yee. Smith is there. Pokes at it. Shutka has it stolen from Day. Day tries to get it out. Stolen. That was Yee. He tried to get a shot off. Or went, I should say. 71 is went. Puck goes around. 30 seconds left. Douglas clears it out. Aikens falls. McAllister just shoots it down, no icing. Adams picks it up. Leaves it. Aikens tries to throw up the middle. Scott intercepts. Empty net. Puck is cleared. Adams. Puck blocked, and the Rockets win 1-0. Shutout effort by Poitras. Final shots, 46 for Kelowna, 19 for Boise. Rockets will shake hands here. And we will stay if there's player of the game presentations. Once again, YouTube, we don't own the rights to any music being played at the events. The people at the event may or may not, so please contact the Penticton Memorial Arena. As the players shake hands, I want to thank our sponsors for supporting the team. If you can support some of these sponsors locally or from abroad, please do so. They are helping the boys play hockey, and players, I should say, boys and girls play hockey for a reasonable price. And also, while they're shaking hands, I want to once again shout out to Bo Bandy, our fan of the month, with their grandson Walter. Next time I will AI you Brandy so you look a little younger. I mean, you do look like an old grandma right now. So go back here to the player of the game presentation. Charlie Mooring, I believe that's the hardest working player. And player of the game, Chase Coverly. Hardest working player, there goes to Zarate, Christian Zarate. Player of the game goes to Elliot Wilson. I called it. Played outstanding. Saved 45 of 46 shots. Once again, thanks for tuning in, folks. Susan Bishop, one last comment. Great work, Rockets. Once again, thank you to our sponsors, and if you can support our sponsors, please